A Walk in the Rain with the Brain by Edward M. Hallowell.
One wet day in May, when I went out to play, I heard near the ground a gurgling sound. What I thought was just rain was all of things a brain. It looked like a lump of cold smoke, but then it surprised me and spoke.
Okay.
Hello, little girl. I am a brain, and I'm stuck out here in the rain. Medfred's my name. For short, it's just Fred, and I fear I have just lost my head. My name's Lucy. Lucy was all I could say. You look so sad, wrinkled and gray.
If I don't find my head, soon I'll be dead, Fred said. So we went on a search for Fred's head. We talked as we walked. Soon I asked from my heart, Fred, could you please make me smart?
Fred said with a start, everyone's smart. You just need to find out at what. A long time ago, this was easy to do because no one ever made fun of you. All brains like to play, and day after day, each brain found its own special way. Then a brain named Complain yelled, "Hey, wait! I'm going to create a word for what's best, so some brains can rule all the rest. Let's make up a test."
When the young brains objected, this one brain infected. The rest was a word they should have rejected. Smart! That's the best kind of brain. Now let me explain. If you think like me, then smart you will be. But if you cannot, you'll be dumb as a mop, and never will rise to the top. The brains were confused. Smart was a word they had never used.
For years the brains tried to make do, till one day a brave brain named True told Complain to go eat an old shoe. No brain is the best, you are just an old pest. What we need to do is explore and find all our talents galore. You could slide, you could read, you could run. Whatever you do, make it fun.
This makes Complain really mad. He thinks that play is all bad. Isn't that sad? Complain's wrong, said True. I'll explain. What matters is using your brain. Yours might make a new dress, or maybe yours likes playing chess. Whatever you do at great length, your brain will grow there in strength.
So smart doesn't matter, gasped one brain, wide-eyed, who usually just tried to hide. True then replied, we're all smart inside, and no brain should hide. What we each need to do as we grow, me and you, is try all that we possibly can.
Find something you like riding a bike or bowling a strike, and have fun with your brain every day. Brains do best when they play. True then told Complain to stop being a pain. Be quiet, your reign is now ended. You only pretended that one way was best, so you could be bossy and rule all the rest.
Fred then smiled up at me and said, "Thank you for bringing me home, Lucy. Remember the words of the brain named True, and your brain will help you in all that you do."
I saw my friend Fred dive into his head, but he said one more time as he dipped out of sight, no brain is the same, no brain is the best. Each brain finds its own special way.
What does your brain really like to do?
I like to play soccer.
I like to do writing.
I like to do science.
I like to draw.
I like to read.
According to Catherine Applegate, each book is like a door waiting to be opened, and the story is like a room waiting to be seen.
I like to play video games.
What does your brain have a hard time with?
My brain has a hard time with math. My brain also has a hard time with math.
My brain has a hard time with science.
My brain has a hard time with social studies. My brain has a hard time remembering dates and social studies too.
Do you want to know how you could take care of your brain?
Get lots of physical exercise.
Get enough sleep.
Don't use drugs, smoke, or alcohol.
Eat a balanced diet.
Look on the bright side. Be positive.
Find something you love so much that when you do it, you forget where, when, and who you are.
Never let fear hold you back.
Ask questions.
Give and get lots of positive human contact. Brains like it when you smile or someone smiles at you.
I hope you enjoyed listening to A Walk in the Rain with the Brain. I hope you got the message that the brain runs the show and that each brain finds its own special way. The brain is responsible for thinking about the story we just read and imagining what happened to Lucy after she said goodbye to Manfred. The brain's also responsible for deciding what you're going to eat for dinner, telling your muscles to chew your food, telling you when you're full, waking up, going to sleep, hitting a baseball, learning to spell, feeling sad, or feeling happy. The brain is important. Science has proven that smart really doesn't mean much. It's like the word good. You have to ask, smart at what? Good at what? You may not think you are smart or good at something, but with a little coaching and practice, you might become later very good at it. No one learns to ride a bike without falling off a few times, and no one can read the first time they pick up a book. And no one hits a baseball without missing it many times. What is important is that the more you develop using your brain and using your brain to the fullest, that is when your brain will grow and talents will start to emerge or come out. As Manfred said, that's what we brains just love to do. Have fun with your brain every day. Brains do best when they play.